governor of Virginia and I would say a line like that, the cancel culture's out to get all of us, I would have said, Pete, dial back on the caffeine a little bit, cut the Newsmax in half, right? And get the tinfoil hat off your head, because that sounds crazy. But you know what? When you can wipe the sitting president of the United States of America off the face of the internet, imagine what they can do to every single one of us. And they will. And they will. And they want to, because they don't like our ideas. They don't like that we're gathering here tonight. They don't like that we're showing freedom and that we're not wearing masks, as Ken said. But they don't like that we're comparing notes about what's wrong and what's right with our country and our Commonwealth. And they want to stop that. In fact, many of them don't even like our country and our Commonwealth. I now live in Charlottesville, Virginia, and guess what? Our mayor doesn't even like Charlottesville. Did you hear about this crazy poem that I am not going to repeat? It's that obscene, but it's indicative of what these folks are thinking. They don't like our Constitution. They want to change our schools. They want to silence us, and we have to say no. Loudly, no. We are not going to be silenced anymore, folks. And I got to tell you, normally in normal times, you'd have a candidate like me up here, and they'd probably tell you 5 different campaign promises and 10 different platitudes. And in good times, that's all right. You have the luxury to be able to do stuff like that. You do. But we're in a crisis. I'd argue the worst crisis that Virginia has seen in over 100 years. And you know what? In a crisis, you keep the main thing the main thing. So for me, as your next governor, you're going to get 3 things out of me. 3 things. Number 1, we are going to open our schools all around Virginia immediately. Not 1 day a week, not 2 days a week, not 5 days a week. Every single week, and here's the capper, we're going to have a real, live, breathing, living teacher in every single classroom. Imagine that, not this Zoom babysitting service where your kids are in masks like they're in detention and the teacher zooms in. I mean, it's wrong what they're doing. And I got to tell you, opening our schools is just the beginning. Have you heard of this crazy critical race theory that they're putting into our schools? Have you heard about this? Yeah. Critical race theory, 1619 project. They're trying to sow seeds of hate at an early age. I have a 6-year-old daughter, B, and they would try to teach her not what unites us as Americans and as Virginians, but what divides us based on our skin. It is wrong. It is dead wrong. And I'm going to tell you, 1619 project. We're not going to have a 1619 project. We are not going to have critical race theory. Governor Snyder is going to cut the purse strings to every single locality that has any of that in its schools. We're going to do that. And forget 1619 project. Governor Snyder is going to have a 1776 project. And we're going to actually teach the U.S. Constitution. We're going to teach civics. And heaven forbid, we're actually going to teach U.S. and Virginia history. How about that?